Hi, this video is designed to show you how to build an assignment inside of your Synergy Gradebook, and it can be used by people who have a synced gradebook or an unsynced gradebook. So if you pop into Synergy and you're out here on your home page, you can get into Gradebook by coming over here, or if you're one of the people who has the seating chart view, you can come into Gradebook by clicking up here, Gradebook. So for the gradebook, when you are unsynced, you'll either see no Google G at all, or if like me, you had something synced and then you broke that sync, you'll see that that G is red now instead of the Hallmark Google rainbow colored, okay? But irrespective whether you're synced or not, you are always welcome to build an assignment inside of the Synergy program. In terms of how to do it, super simple. We come down here to the blue plus sign and we click it. Now you've got two options that pop up. One is content, one is assignments. Content is that content bank that we talked about the district potentially turning on in the future. Synergy has a lot of New York State standard aligned lessons at a lot of different levels that will eventually be available to us, but it likely won't happen this year. What we want is assignments. So let's pick that little graduation cap. You can either add a quick assignment, which is super short, or you can add a more detailed assignment by clicking that cap. So let's do the more detailed version first. So the screen that pops up for us, we're going to change this chaos into a title for this assignment by clicking down here where it says title. And for my students, it's going to be the student information sheet, which is one of the first classwork assignments I have them work on, okay? It defaults to today's date. That's not going to be accurate. The kids are going to get the assignment on the 4th, and it's going to be due the 5th. And I'm not going to go crazy about adding a unit, but my category is going to be classwork, because that's what it's going to be graded as, okay? My score type is going to be a percentage, and expected duration means how long do I expect this task to take a student. You can estimate, or you can just leave it alone. It's really there for the parents, because as you see up here in the corner, anything with that green check that says publish to portal means that as soon as you're done with this, it's going to be visible to the parents through TeacherVUE and the students through StudentVUE. Over here underneath where it says student information sheet, I'm going to give the same kind of directions I would have given in Google Classroom, so that when the parents or the students in Parent and Student View see that assignment, they can click on it and get a little bit more detail. I can also choose to link the actual sheets to this assignment by clicking on Drive and opening up my student information sheet document on Drive. So my sheet is called Student Information Sheet, and I can search for it. And it's hanging out over here. Select. Okay. If I want to pop it open to make sure it looks good, yep. That's exactly the assignment. That's what I want to use. And we are good to go. So there it is. And so now parents and students can see what that assignment looks like. Now, if I'm being brutally honest with you, I don't really want it here because I'm going to hand it out on paper. And I don't want the kids to actually work with this. So what I'm going to do is delete it. And I really did just highlight it and click backspace on my keyboard or delete on my keyboard, and it disappears, okay? So that way I don't have an issue where kids are doing it digitally and then other kids are doing it on paper. I want everything done on paper. I'm going to get rid of it. So as far as this assignment is concerned, believe it or not, this is ready to roll, okay? If I look up here, Synergy's already saved this item. Oh, it's telling me I've got one unsaved change. Now it's saved, okay? So let's take a look at this assignment in the gradebook. And there it is. Okay? Now notice, it doesn't have a unit because I didn't pick a unit, but it looks very similar to the other assignment, the difference being this is a homework, so it's blue, which we selected in our categories and weights video, right? And then over here, because this is classwork, it's going to pop up as green, okay? And then if I want to go back in and edit things, I absolutely can, okay? Now, to do the quick version of this, all I would have to do is come over here to assignment, quick assignments, and it really is just asking for the assignment name, student. I'm going to call it something slightly different, just so the computer program doesn't get confused. I'm going to pick from my menu, classwork. Okay, it's going to be a percentage. Okay, I've got to put in my due date, which is going to be the 5th. My assignment date is going to be the 4th. And then I'm going to return to gradebook. And there it is again. Okay, I have two versions of it. Now, I've got to delete, obviously, because I don't want two versions of it. So if I've made a mistake or I decide to delete an assignment, it's super simple to get rid of. All I have to do is come up here to those three little dots, delete item, and it leaves the gradebook. Okay? So as far as this is concerned, it's super simple to build inside of Synergy. You are welcome to come ask me any questions if you get into this and things don't look quite right. Just keep in mind that we're all learning this together. So if you have any troubles, there are no stupid questions this year. Please come on down, ask, and we'll figure it out together.